Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this is your
funky butt-loving
photo news fix. This fix is brought to you by Squarespace. I personally use Squarespace for my online portfolio at jaredpolin.com because it's simple, affordable, and I still do not need to know any coding. Now is the perfect time to build or redo your website. Why? Because I said so. So head on over to squarespace.com/FroKnowsPhoto to get your 14-day free trial. If you decide that it's for you, use the code FroKnowsPhoto at checkout to get 10% off your first order. First up, I thought Leica had the doctor and lawyer market covered with their overpriced cameras. Well, not to be outdone, ZEISS just told Leica,
hold the f***ing phone.
with the introduction of the ZX1 Android-powered camera that's going to cost a $450 an hour lawyer 13.3 hours of work just to afford.
As your lawyer, I'm always looking for billable hours.
Now, for those of you who aren't math whizzes just like me, what's wrong with you? Why'd you fail math? That's $6,000.
Damn!
So what makes this camera worth $6,000? Let me tell you.
Nothing!
Oh, right, everything. It has a 37 megapixel full frame sensor, a 4.3 inch fixed rear LCD touchscreen, 512 gig SSD built in with no card slots, USB-C charging, and Adobe Lightroom built in to edit your photos on the fly. I mean, if that's not worth $6K, I don't know what is. ZEISS's motto for this camera is shoot, edit, share, though it really should be shoot, edit, share, and suck. Because for that price, it better give me
everything you want.
anything?
Everything.
What would you do with $6K if it was burning a hole in your pocket? Would you buy this or would you buy something else? Let me know down below. If you'd like to wear a shirt from a company that is currently not under investigation from the SEC, then why don't you pick up this vintage film I Shoot Raw t-shirt over at store.FroKnowsPhoto.com right now. Next up, is this the end of the road for two Nikon flagship cameras?
It's unauthorized clickbait.
According to Nikon Rumors, who cites a German source, I wonder if their source is the same as mine. According to this source, Nikon has discontinued the F6 SLR, which was already out of date when it was released in the first place, as well as the Nikon D5, which was just replaced by the D5S. For those of you who didn't know, up until recently, you could still purchase an F6 new for $2,700. But if you did that, I honestly don't know what's wrong with you. Maybe you'd like a ZEISS ZX1 as your next camera. Petapixel mentioned that they reached out to Nikon USA, but they did not get a call back, and I think I know why. Because Madeline K in Nikon PR changed her number, and let's give her a ring with the new number. Here we go. +4 906 45731. Guten Tag. Madeline, is that you?
Yeah, how may I help you?
Are you the German source? She hung up. And finally, out of nowhere, Nikon Rumors is reporting that they received a new set of specs for the Nikon Z9 from a reliable source. Wait a second, is this their source? Now, when Nikon Rumors says a reliable source, I tend to believe them, unlike that other website that shall remain nameless, that is Sony Alpha Rumors. Buckle your safety belts, my friends. This is going to be interesting. Nikon Rumors is claiming we will see a Z9 in the fall of 2021, which to me means that it will be this time next year. They think that the prototype of the Z9 will be on hand and getting tested out at the Tokyo Olympics next year. There will be a new Nikkor Z400 2.8 mirrorless lens at the Olympics getting tested out as well, which makes a lot of sense because you need some big ass glass if you're going to be shooting the Olympics. The Z9 is said to be a D6 body combined with EOS R5 imaging, A92 AF, and blackout-free EVF. So basically what you're saying is this will be the greatest flagship camera in the history of cameras. Please tell me more.
Would you like to know more?
Early Z9 rumors claimed there would be a 60 megapixel sensor, but this new rumor is saying 46, shoot 20 frames per second, shoot 8K up to 30p, 4K at 120 and 60, and have a new X-Speed processor designed for 8K. Nikon, don't worry about the 8K. Focus on what matters, the stills. Nikon Rumors continues to say improved AF, which it totally needs, 2 CF Express Type B cards, native ISO from 64 to 25,600, high-res blackout-free EVF, new user interface, new battery, updated LAN ports, Wi-Fi, GPS, and be priced between $6,000 or $7,000. And if I had to guess, it's probably gonna be closer to $69.99. So this is exactly what happened. And it's true. This is true, by the way. I called Nikon and I said, what specs can you include in the Z9? And they said,
Everything you want.
and I was like, anything? And they were like,
Everything.
and that's the story of how the specs of the Z9 came to be.
It's not real.
Raise your hand if you felt a little bit of a tingle somewhere special when I read off those specs. Dan, get the hand out of your pants. Wow. What I will say is wow.
As long as it's real.
If, and this is a big if Nikon puts out a camera that shoots 20 frames per second, has the autofocus accuracy and speed of the A9 II, the features and functions of a Canon EOS R5 in a pro-feeling body, I'd be sold. At least until Canon and Sony put out their flagships and we saw what they were able to do. Now, if the Z9 is real and is a competent camera that matches these specs, I might find my way back into the Nikon ecosystem because nothing, I mean nothing other than like medium format and bigger sensors, beats the quality of the files that you get out of a Nikon camera. And there you have it. To check out the last fix, go ahead and click on the screen right here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and that's where I'm gonna leave it. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.